Alright, one more. Remember in the last react I was asking, hey, how do modern firearms function with black powder? Well, today we're going to find out. With none other than Kentucky Ballistics. My man.
Are you sure these are okay?
No. But let's do it anyways. Got to go later. Thank you so much for coming in, man. You have an awesome day.
To worry about, Scott. I whipped those up special just for you. Well, you don't trust me or something? Well, what'd you put in them? Got it out of some containers in my grandpa's basement.
More like your great-great-grandpa's basement.
Okay. No, I can't do this, Scooter. Look, give it to me. Be my guest. I'll show you. They're perfectly fine, Scott.
Guys, what if it's not all a play? What if he actually does have schizophrenia? You never know.
And I'm gonna prove it to you. Watch this. Here we go.
Pow. It's actually a lot less smoke than I imagined. Oh, never mind. He's dead. F in the chat. F in the chat, boys. We lost a legend today. Intro is so fire, too.
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics.
Hello, Scott.
And in ye olden day, black powder used to be the main propellant when it came to firearms. Eventually, they developed smokeless powder, which burned much cleaner, was non-corrosive, and produced more energy. But my question for today's video is, what would happen if you used black powder in modern firearms? Will they function, and how powerful will they be? Well, today,
Excellent
we're going to find out.
Ooh,
so today
yeah. I hope he's got something awesome to shoot. Maybe some ballistic dummies, maybe even an armored van, who knows? Let's see.
Several different calibers to try out with black powder instead of modern smokeless powder.
Then bring it
We're
50?
going to start out with 9mm, and of course, we're going to use a Glock. This is a Glock 17, and before we use rounds loaded with black powder, let's fire some rounds that are still loaded with smokeless powder.
Hey, that's a good idea. That way we can compare, compare and contrast,
See how this gun functions,
baseline.
And that way we have a baseline to compare.
This is not pre-watched. I just happen to know what the word baseline means, chat, okay?
To when we start using the black powder. I expect this thing to run flawlessly. Here we go. Okay, now let's try out some black powder 9mm. So now the moment of truth. What's going to happen when we load the Glock 17 now with 10 rounds of 9mm that is loaded with black powder? Is this thing going to continue to function, or is it going to break down?
It's okay, Scott. We all, some of us, man, we just come up short sometimes, you know what I'm saying, You think you're going to get a bang, but it's more like a puff? Yeah, I understand, man, I understand. It happens to the best of us, bro.
Okay, well, that's not a good start. I think we have a squib. Keep this pointed down. I just broke off my rear sight. What the heck? Come on, Glock. Maybe some water will help. That's why I have this 55-gallon drum of water here. Was because black powder is highly corrosive. Oh, it worked. Do we have a squib? Close your eyes. Don't look at me. Hold on a second.
Looking.
Whoa, magic. It's disassembled. And yes, there is 100%. There's a squib in there. There is a bullet stuck in that barrel. Darn it.
Well,
so I've been beating on this thing, and as you can see, I've just about got the squib out of there. Okay, now I've bent my rod. Okay, I finally...
I didn't expect it to go this badly. This is actually a very, very poor performance by the black powder.
Got the squib out. Let's see if we can get it to fire this time. Here we go.
Pew. Talk about an underperformer.
9mm. Oh, we almost made it out. Look at that. I mean, just went to the very tip. Use some water to break that corrosion up, and then I bet this thing will open. There we go. All right, well, I'm gonna knock that squib out, and we'll try it one more time. Maybe third time is the charm.
I doubt it. It's probably going to be another
Let's try
bust.
it one more time. Here we go.
Oh, does something shoot? Does something shoot?
Oh, come on! Didn't make it out the end of the barrel that time.
Oh, no.
Okay, well, as you can see, after just 3 rounds, for one, we haven't got one to leave the barrel yet, and it is extremely dirty. I mean, it is just gross.
Okay, so let's explain why I brought the giant barrel. That is, oof.
There's a bullet right there. Let me make sure this thing is completely unloaded. It is. You can see we almost made it out of the end of the barrel again, but not quite powerful enough to actually fire out of a modern cartridge. The thing about black powder is you need a lot of it to produce a lot of energy. For a pistol cartridge like the 9mm, very small case capacity. So the amount of black powder that you can fit in that case doesn't seem to be enough to even create enough energy to make it out of the end of the barrel.
Maybe something with a bigger caliber round could help. You never know.
Hello? Ah! Spam again!
I relate to that so much. I hate it when I have to, like, get a call. I'm like, okay, let's see who it is. You pick up the phone, and they're offering you life insurance or funeral cover. You're like, oh, just go away. Please go away.
Have you ever wondered how scammers get your phone number or why your inbox is flooded with spam? Well, there's companies out there called data brokers, and they sell your data without your consent to marketers and scammers and make billions. But thankfully, there's companies out there like today's sponsor, Aura, and they clobber spam.
Based. This is the best advertisement I've ever seen.
Aura is an all-in-one digital security. You may already have a digital security tool, but not having Aura is like locking your front door and leaving your back door wide open. With Aura, you'll get alerts if your personal info is found on the dark web, real-time fraud alerts for your credit and bank.
You leaned in to read it from the teleprompter. Nice going there, Joe Biden.
24/7 monitoring to help keep your identity secure, a secure VPN antivirus password manager, and more US-based support available around the clock if something goes wrong. I totally memorized all those and was not reading them off of the phone underneath the camera.
I believe you.
So how does it make you feel that these companies are ripping you off and making money off of your data? I know how it makes me feel. Makes me feel like a big stinky eggplant that's been left in the sun for 2 weeks. But you can do something about it right now. Just swing over to Aura.com/Kentucky and you'll get 14 days free. And during that 14 days, you'll find out where your personal information has been exposed and sold. Again, a big thank you to Aura for sponsoring today's video. If you want to check that out, there's a link in the description down below. So I have one more pistol caliber to try out before we move on to rifles, and that's the good old 45
Not pre-watched, I just guessed again.
ACP, the Lord's caliber. Now, the 9mm, as I said, did not have much case capacity for the black powder. Black powder actually takes up a lot of space, and we were only able to fit about 8 grains of black powder in the entire case of the 9mm. For the 45 ACP, you can fit about 17 grains in there before you fill it to the very top. Now, before we try out our black powder rounds, we're going to shoot...
I deny any and all pre-watch allegations on this channel.
...some standard ammunition that is loaded with modern powder, and these are 230 grain full metal jackets. Okie dokie. Here we go.
Kapow! Ooh, that's got a kick to it.
Functions flawlessly. But I mean, it's a 1911, ain't it?
Wait, 1911s are 45 cal? I didn't know that.
Of course it's going to work flawlessly. Now I have 7 rounds of black powder 45 ACP. Let's see if it can actually make it out the barrel this time.
All right, boys, place your bets. Will it go out the barrel, yes or no? My bet is yes. I could be wrong, but my bet is yes.
Here we go.
That was a lot of smoke. Look at that PogChamp expression right there. It's like... Yep, Melto, you suck. It went out. That's a lot of smoke.
That was pretty cool. I am a little worried
Sad.
that
It's okay.
there could be a
It
squib, but I'm
happens.
pretty sure I saw it hit the dirt. Let's shoot it one more time.
You just got jammed.
2 rounds, and now we're jammed up. It's locked up. That
Time
case
to
is
dunk it.
locked up in there. Oh! Oh, no, it's not. It just didn't even chamber it all the way. So we made it through 2 rounds, and then we had a jam, and I think it's because it's starting to get really dirty in there. Let's see if we can get a 3rd round. Here we go.
I'm sure. Okay. Here we go. Kaboom!
You just got jammed.
Oh,
Another jam?
yeah, we're out of battery. There we go.
Oh, 4? I wonder if we can get the whole magazine.
I did not see dirt move that time. I confirmed that the barrel is clear. I'm actually just gonna shoot at that piece of steel so I know now.
Ding!
I missed it.
I'm gonna shoot that piece of steel now. Now I'm gonna shoot at the piece of steel. Come on, hit it.
Dude, this thing is eating the black powder rounds. It made it through a whole mag of
I think this is why we know it's God's caliber. Works with any powder.
black powder 45 ACP. That is crazy.
That is pretty
This
cool.
thing stinks though. It's creating so much smoke. It's like semi-automatic Civil War over here. Got another 7 rounds of black
No ways it could make it through another 7 rounds. That's crazy.
powder 45 ACP.
Something's gonna jam or explode.
Let's see if we'll keep running. Here we go.
Okay, that's 1. Can we make it to 2? Oh, never
You
mind.
just got jammed.
You just got G.
Out of battery. Oh,
Ugh.
oh. It don't want to chamber the next round. It's out of battery.
What does it mean if it's out of battery? I do not understand American. Chat, help me.
Oh, there it goes. Here we go.
You just got jammed.
Now we're way out of battery. We're starting to get real dirty now.
Oh
is
man,
stuck
that's
in there.
so
Look at
much. It's just look how dirty it looks. Got me true. Damn.
Doesn't even want to come out. Okay, see if we can make it through this mag. Out of battery. Nope. We're out of service now. It won't even completely chamber around. You can see we are out of battery. And that's because it's getting so dirty in there.
Yeah, I think it needs a deep clean.
Ah!
Ah!
It's jammed up now. So we made it through
You can even see, like, on the tip here, it's filled with, like, soot from the black powder.
about a mag and a half of 45 ACP black powder before it completely seized up the gun. Give her some water.
I actually wonder how powerful it is compared to the smokeless powder. Like, if you had to, like, shoot something, you know, I'm actually wondering what the actual metrics would be on just how much less or more, that'll be more, you know, speed and power it has in comparison, you know, to its design counterpart of smokeless powder. That'll be interesting to see. Maybe it does more damage, less range, who knows?
That is the solution to black powder. Right?
It is clearly not the solution to black powder.
There we go.
There we go, elbow grease. Oh man, you can see even the black stuff which is running down that barrel.
Look at that. Just blackness just dripping out of that thing. Yeah, that's gross. Look at this.
Yeah. Oh, it's literally like it's ink. It actually looks like he broke it like a pen ink and just spilled all over his hand.
Oh, that is nasty. Now that I've got some H2O gun oil in there, let's see if we can make it through the rest of this mag.
That poor gun has gone through more torture than, I don't know, just anybody. Poor gun. It is really being put to the test here.
Oh, I think we're back in business. Oh, oh.
Pow. That's 2. One more. Oh, he got through 2 mags. Just needed a little bit of deep clean.
So, the trick to having black powder ammunition work properly in a modern firearm is you're just going to have to keep a 55-gallon drum of water with you all the time.
Yeah, no biggie, no biggie.
Then load your mag and fire, and you should be good. So now it's time to move on to rifles, and we're going to start out with an AR-15 chambered in .223. Like I said, black powder is highly corrosive, and I don't really ever want to use this upper again after today's video, so we have black powder pew pew laser engraved on the side of it. Before we use our black powder rounds, again, we're going to start out with rounds loaded with modern smokeless powder. We have 20 rounds.
I actually wonder if there's been any like major improvements to gunpowder since the smokeless powder was invented. Does anybody know? Who knows?
Of .223.
Maybe we'll just skip it entirely and just go straight to railguns. That would be cool.
All right, here we go.
Come on, kapow, kapow, kapow!
Okay.
That worked
That was
flawlessly.
20 rounds, and it ran flawlessly. So
I
now
want a
I have
railgun. Oh, dude, a railgun would be so cool. I've wanted one ever since I played Halo 4. I'm like, yep, that is mine. That is cool. I want that.
another 20 rounds of .223, but these are loaded up with 27 grains of black powder. The AR-15 is a rather finicky platform sometimes, some very tight tolerances, so I don't expect this to run flawlessly. I'm going to go with 10 rounds, and then I think we shut down.
Let's see.
Here we go.
Wow, that's so much more smoke.
Really cool.
Choo! It's like a vape attached to the end of the gun. Just look at that. It's like an actual cloud. Also, what I noticed was really interesting is notice how much powder is, well, not powder, sorry, smoke is here at the middle of the gun. Barely any, but out here it's just everywhere. Whereas with the smokeless powder, all the smoke is concentrated kind of the middle of the gun, even though it's far less than over here, obviously. And then here it's just like nothing. Very interesting. Okay, that's 2, 3, 4, and you successfully let off a smoke grenade because now you can't see jack.
4, 5.
You just got jammed.
5.
Wow, he didn't even last until 10, only 5 before a big jam. This stuff is really, really dirty.
I will say, shooting black powder is really cool. You get like so much smoke and it has a different sound to it. It really is a shame that it doesn't work well in modern firearms because I think they would look much cooler. All right, so that was 5 shots. Let's see what our malfunction is. Oh, she's
tied.
seized up. That thing is not moving.
Nope.
5 rounds completely did it in. Whee!
Yeah, backed up.
Okay, let's see. Ah! Nope.
Alright, let's just keep dunking it in for at least a solid minute. You might need a hose pipe.
Let's give it a little tap. There we go.
There we go. Awesome.
Okay, so it chambered. It just didn't chamber that next round all the way. And look how black that is. So we made it through 5 rounds.
It's not even 5
Let's see
yet,
what
it's already
happens
black.
if we dip it in water first, because that seems to be the trick.
Yeah. Just dip it in water and everything will be just solved. So this gun probably works flawlessly in the middle of a hurricane. Other than that, not very well.
I think it's going to seize up in 5 rounds again.
Very likely.
Here we go.
1.
You just got jammed.
Not even 5? It was only 1? That's crazy.
1 round. One round and we're done. Let's try one more time.
Okay, made it through
You
5.
just got jammed.
Oh, I think that was
Wait, what happened? Oh, hey, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it.
6. No,
Oh, and it's jammed
we're
again.
seized up again. I bet
Time
you
to
I can just
more
get this
tips.
out like this.
Good
There we
morning.
go.
Thank you so much, Straw Fate. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for joining us. We're busy watching Scott in Kentucky Ballistics. He's testing out different firearms using not smokeless powder, but black powder. So the amount of smoke at this generation is pretty funny, and the gun keeps jamming. But he found a good solution, which was, well, just dunking it. I saw you on Marcus's post? Really? Oh, that's pretty interesting. So that's how you found me? Ah. Well, thank you so much for coming to check me out. I really appreciate it. It does mean a lot. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. And thank you so much again, for dropping the follow and for just popping into stream. Thank you so much. It really is a blessing. Also, if you do want to join the Discord, you can use the command Marcus. Yes, so Marcus is, I believe he made a Twitter post talking about a whole list of different creators. And I think either my reply or my mention was in one of his posts. And then that's probably how Straw Fate found me. That's my guess. I don't actually know. Forgive me. I'm a little bit loose when it comes to remembering things. But yeah. Oh, thanks for the Discord link, Malto. It's not obligatory, but if those want to join in the community, they're more than welcome to. But yeah, anyways.
So it looks like 5 to 6 rounds is all you're going to get with Black Powder 223. So as of right now, our overall winner is the 45 ACP. It ran the best with the Black Powder, and with the 223, we only made it through about 5 or 6 rounds before we completely seized up. Well, I have one more caliber for us to try out today, and that is the 7.62.
I don't know who Marcus is. It's a long story. Maybe I can toss his Twitter link in the general chat after this.
2x39. This is an AK-47. This is my Century Arms AK that we actually torture tested. This was frozen for 100 days and it's still perfectly fine.
Wait. They froze it? I didn't even know about this. I need to go back and watch that video. That sounds pretty interesting. Frozen firearms.
We're going to run this with some Black Powder 7.62 and see how it does. I actually think the AK is going to run better than anything else with the Black Powder rounds, but there's only one way to find out. We're going to start out with smokeless powder, and these are 20 rounds of 7.62x39 full metal jackets.
Kapow, pow, pow. Ooh, the sound of that is amazing. How should I call you? Oh, you can just call me Underworld Fox, or just Fox. I think those are probably the best. Some people call me Ufoxu, which is basically just Foxu, but with a U, which stands for Underworld. But yeah, whatever suits you, you're more than welcome to.
Okay, 20 rounds, no problemo. Now let's load up with our Black Powder 7.62.
Alright guys, place your bets. Most call him Femboy. 9! I denounce and deny any Femboy allegations, they're all false. I'll call you Foxen, that sounds awesome. Oh, it's a long story. I've been called so many names before. Like, I remember a moderator in Smuggalana's Discord changed my name to Hell Buzzy after one of my mutual friend VTubers posted an edit of me, like, of my face over one of Cinder's models because we have, like, a similar color scheme. I have been called Straw Fiat, like the car Fiat. Oh my, I can see it now. Interesting. Did I get the pronunciation right? Straw Fate? I think so. I'm not sure. I almost read it as Straw Faith. Yes? Okay, awesome.
For the 7.62x39, the most you could fit in these things was 28.5 grains of Black Powder. I have 20 rounds. Let's see how she does.
Hopefully it comes from Strawberry Parfait. What does Parfait mean? I only know what parfum means. That means perfume. I don't actually know what Parfait is.
Here we go.
Ooh. So look how much smoke billows out of that barrel. It's like a little steam train.
You just got jammed.
Wow, 2 rounds in a jam.
2 rounds.
I think clearly the 45 is a superior firearm when it comes to firing up black powder rounds. It lasted like a whole magazine. It's a dessert, basically yogurt with strawberries and granola. Ooh, that sounds pretty delicious.
Hold on.
2, 3, 4.
You just got jammed.
He only made it up to 4 this time. Oh, looks like it was not the superior firearm after all for black powder.
Oh.
Oh, now it's just completely jammed. Time to dunk it.
Nope. We are seized up. It fired about as many times as the AR-15. Oh. That is seized up. Into the...
I wonder maybe if it's because of the... Just because the gun size is a lot larger, there's just more place for all the black powder gunk to just clog up. That could be a reason, who knows?
From you go.
Hey, some good dunking. Nice and clean, washed by the spirit even. Maybe it'll go through another 3 or 4 rounds before it jams up again.
Alright, we're moving now.
Yeah, nice and squeaky clean. I think that's enough
I
dipping.
want to try something different.
I don't own a real gun, but do you have an airsoft gun? Really? That's pretty cool. You know, like, airsoft is like one of the only sports that I really, really enjoy. I first played with my older brother. It was really fun. And I also own an airsoft gun. Specifically, I own an an M15A4, which is... How do I explain it? Like, if you know your M series, you probably know what the M15 is. It's basically like a cross between a carbine that's like a single fire carbine, and it also has a full auto mode. Although I think, oh, you have a P90? Ooh, P90s look pretty awesome. I called the P-Chan because of the anime Gun Gale Online. I've actually seen Gun Gale Online, by the way. Interesting, interesting. I don't have a name for mine though. However, when I first took it to like the airsoft club down here that we have locally, they wanted to see my gun, fire a few rounds because they've never actually used that particular model before. It's like, yeah, so let them. So they fired up a few rounds, and they were absolutely flabbergasted because there's something wrong with my motor. So normally when you fire an airsoft rifle, you get different types like this. Obviously, there's some that are gas operated, some that are motor operated. Mine was motor operated, and so usually it's pretty quiet, right? It's like a little, nothing really, too noisy about an airsoft rifle. They're pretty quiet as far as quote-unquote guns go, even the ones with the motors. But when my motor revved up, it sounded like a car engine. It was like so we opened it up just to see what was happening, and it had a non-standard, like, for that model motor that was like, it seemed to be a lot more heavy duty, and it had like a 48-volt battery in the stock. And I'm like, whoa. Bro was kitted out with the motor of all motors. So yeah, I've got a pretty chunky airsoft rifle. Mine is a bit modified because my fiance added some mods to it. Really? That's pretty awesome. It's awesome to have someone that close to you who shares such a really interesting hobby. Yeah. Well, sadly, I haven't been in a while because they just have it so far away, and just to go there is just quite a trek. So, but yeah, I do love it. Absolutely my favorite sport of all time.
Different this time. It seems like these rounds
Maybe I should have an airsoft video stream where I just pop a couple targets. I think that'll be pretty fun.
are getting covered in soot, and then they get jammed up along with the bolt. So this time, let's dip our gun in water, and let's dip our mag in water.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
get those rounds.
Maybe a sub goal. I'm thinking that'll be a really cool sub goal.
Nice
goes
and wet.
airsofting. Even dumps the magazine in there.
Now let's try.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Right on the
There
hole.
we go.
You just got jammed.
He didn't even make the second shot.
Oh!
You just got jammed.
Time for more dunkings.
Darn it! Come on! 1, 2,
3, 4. Wow, 5, 6.
You just got
Okay, 6 is the record so far for this firearm, so congratulations to him for that one.
jammed.
6! Oh, and she's seized up. It's not moving. Oh!
I choose the P90 because I'm left-handed and you can handle it both ways. It's more comfortable. Excellent choice then, if I do say so myself. I'm a little bit ambidextrous, but as I already mentioned, my main one is the M15A4, but I also have another one, which is the G11 Uzi, which is also pretty nice. It's a 40-round magazine, semi-automatic, submachine gun airsoft rifle, which also, this one, interestingly enough, is gas-powered, but with most airsoft rifles, they're actually powered by just, carbon dioxide gas. This one is powered by propane, which is wild. I actually still have like a can that's like 7 years old, filled with propane. I should probably dispose of that before it explodes.
Maybe one more round.
Sheesh, you're telling me? Can you imagine? Like, you're going onto the battlefield with the homies, they're like, yeah, we need some cover fire. You pull out your G11, you start firing, and then the whole thing just goes boom! That would be scary.
You just got jammed.
Now,
yeah, because like my mom sells firearms where she works, and you can buy a whole host of firearms, paintball guns, airsoft rifles, so I can get all the really cool toys from there, as well as just buy as much ammo as I want, which is really nice. So there's some nice benefits over there.
6 is about all you're going to get out of the rifle before it just completely gums up. So my next question is, how fast are these rounds actually moving compared to a round that is...
And this is what I've been asking since the beginning of this video. This is like the meat of it. This is what I really want to know. What is the performance of each round? Never mind just the fact that it jams up the guns.
Loaded with modern powder. Well, we're going to find out with this handy-dandy device called a chronograph. This will measure the speed of our bullets and also doubles as a foot massager. So we're not...
Wait, what? What are you not telling us, Scott?
Not even going to try 9mm because we can't even get one to make it out of the end of the barrel. So we're going to start out with 45 ACP.
God's
Normal
caliber.
speeds for a 45 ACP are around 900 to 1,000 feet per second.
What's that in real units? Like meters.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh, that was loud. Let's see what the reading is.
That's faster than I thought it would be. 455 feet per second. So,
which is basically like half of the standard round, which is more than what I expect. I thought it'd be like, maybe like a third or a fourth, but half ain't bad. Half is okay.
roughly half of what a 45 ACP would normally be doing. I expected it to be way less. Now for the 223. Normal velocities for this round are around 3,200 feet per second.
Ooh, that's much faster.
I don't expect us to be anywhere near that.
Maybe 1,000. I'm guessing 1,000. Come on, 1,000.
All right, I got no optic on here, so I'm just gonna kind of...
What do we got? Show us, Willis.
That cannot be right. 1,000.
Okay, I was close. It was 1,500. I was close. I said 1,000.
546 feet per second.
So it seems to be very consistent in that it's about half the power of the smokeless powder. Very interesting. I wonder if this is true for most, if not all, firearms.
That is pretty impressive. I was not expecting it to be moving that fast. Let's do one more just to verify.
It's probably also going to be like 1,500.
Okay. 1,666 feet per second.
Oh, that's even better.
So I'm going to say that the black powder 223 is still pretty lethal. So that was pretty impressive. Now let's see what happens with the 7.62 by 39.
Ooh.
Normal velocities for this round are around 2,300 feet per second.
Let's have
Here
a
we
peek.
go.
Lots
We got
of smoke.
1,068 feet per second. That is quite a bit slower than what the 223 was, but that's still pretty darn fast for a black
still about
powder
half.
round. Now there's just one last thing to do. Oh,
I was like, no, don't shoot the poor meter.
I'm out of ammo. Until next time, chronograph. You know, black powder isn't exactly gentle on firearms, and I'm going to have some extensive work ahead of me when it comes to getting these things back to normal. But it'd probably be a lot easier if I got my start in firearms technology with Sonoran Desert Institute. If you want to check them out, there's a link in the description down below. So there's only one thing left to do with these black powder rounds, and that's shoot something. And honestly,
yes.
I don't feel like dragging home a 55-gallon drum of water, so I'm going to take a shot at it with each caliber, starting with 45 ACP.
Finally,
we're going to see if we can make it through it.
Kapow!
All right, I'll start at the top.
It'll be really funny if it bounces off. Okay, it's not going to happen, but if it does, that would be funny. I just hope it doesn't hit him, okay? Just whatever happens, Scott, please be safe when you shoot this. Okay, went through, nice.
Hey! We made it through it. Barely. It looks like it just squeaked out the back.
I imagine the other firearms could do much better than this.
Is 223. I don't have a optic on this, so we're going to get kind of close.
We're going to eyeball it.
Here we go.
Oh, the sound of that was beautiful. It's just...
Dang! We did not make it through it.
Wait, you didn't?
Look at this. There's a little dent right here. Looks like the round went sideways.
I suppose maybe it's because
it's probably
water
down
is
in
just,
there.
Isn't water like one of those non-Newtonian fluids? Maybe that's why. The harder you hit it, the more resistance it has. It could be
Somewhere. Still got 3 rounds left. Let's see if it'll make it through them.
Oh, it actually did.
Oh, that's so bad. And now for the old AK-47.
Let's do it. Yeah,
Looks like
definitely
the
went through.
AK made it through the back, but it also went sideways. You know what though? There is still a lot of water left in that drum.
So the random cut to the Bucky just slamming over that. This is pure cinema. Scott is such a fun guy. That's right, he showed that the barrel who's boss. Maybe one more ride over? Oh no, he's just doing donuts now. He's just having fun. There we go, he got him one more time. Excellent work, Scott. That was amazing. Good video, good video.
Oh, brakes don't work too good. So today we found out why they stopped using black powder.
It sucks. Well, at least, you know, with the modern firearm, they're just not as effective, and they clog up all those intricate parts in the firearm. Just absolutely terrible. They do work, though. They are lethal. Just very, very terrible.
And that's because it stinks, both figuratively and literally. When it comes to using black powder in a modern firearm, I'm going to say that modern smokeless powders are definitely superior, especially when it comes to smaller cartridges like the 9mm. We literally could not even get a round to come out the end of the barrel.
That is true.
When with smokeless powder, your round is definitely going to come out of the end of the barrel, and you're breaking well over 1,000 feet per second with a 9mm. Now, the good old trusted 45 ACP did enjoy some black powder, but it still jammed up in just a few rounds. But out of all the firearms we used today, I would say that the 1911 platform performed the best when faced with black powder. I think we almost made it through 2 whole mags before the gun was completely
I think it was like 11 rounds, and it was like 7-round magazines. Yeah, it was pretty good. Did pretty good.
Seized up, and it was still doing about half its normal velocity. Now, when it comes to rifles, these two were actually pretty fairly matched. The 223 was putting out much more velocity than the 7.62 by 39, but they both seized up in about 6 rounds. While I think that black powder may get you by in a pinch if you absolutely had to, maybe in a zombie apocalypse scenario, but when it comes to actual functioning modern firearms, there is a reason that we switched to smokeless powder. Well, that's
very
going to be it
good
for
reason.
today's video. I hope you learned something. If you enjoyed it, be sure and give it a like and make sure you hit that subscribe button.
let me give you
And if
give
you
me
want
a
to
nice
check out
subscribe.
my limited edition 4th of July, just put a thumb in it shirts, there's a link in the
Oh
description.
yeah, for those of you who don't know, for the just put a thumb in it, apparently his rifle exploded, and he quite literally shoved his thumb in his neck to stop himself from bleeding out. Absolutely good chat.
Down below, and there's also many other links in case you want to check me out on all other social media platforms.
Awesome.
And now I am on my way home to clean these guns. And as always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky
Thanks,
Ballistics.
Scott.
I'll see you next time.
The guns fell off the bed. Please don't ride over the guns. That was kind of funny, not gonna lie. Oh, that was a good video. Excellent video. Okay. GG's, boys. Clappies, clappies, clappies. That was a most excellent video to watch. I should watch more of his stuff. It's really, really fun. If I do say so myself. Anyways, boys, do you guys, hold on, my back. My back. I think I'm getting old. It just audibly cracked. It was like... Anyways, that'll be it for today's stream. Thank you so much for coming. And of course, Straw Fate, thank you so much for popping in. It was awesome to see you. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. Same time, same place tomorrow. Peace. Take care. Thanks, you too, man. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.